is a very fancy political catchphrase of the day, but first we got to find the truth. And there's a lot of communities out there. There's about 2/3 of the communities that have historical residential schools, sanatoriums, places where kids were held, and places where kids never return home again. The truth has to be found. Canada has to make those investments to help us find our lost ones, because there's so many of them out there. And once we can identify that, then we can start talking about the truth. The true history of what Canada's built upon is the tears and heartbreak of our people.
It's awesome that they're finally talking about it, because same here, like with us, we didn't acknowledge it, we didn't talk about it in school whatsoever. So now that they are going, taking it, I don't even know how to explain it, but just the fact that they're finally recognizing what's going on, what went on in the past.
This year, the amount of people who are willing to listen and learn and do more when it comes to reconciliation and Orange Church Day, I've never seen this many people want to do this before, so I'm pleased by that. And it's very fitting that we're unveiling the treaty plaque today, because treaties are definitely a part of reconciliation. And so we still have a lot of work ahead of us, but maybe for the first time, I think we're up to it.
As we move forward from this day and other days that, recognize us as a people. And I would say the first step is to recognize that we were there and we're still here.
Most significantly, on this National Day of Truth and Reconciliation, it's a place to reflect on enduring relationships among people and lands that will carry on for many generations to come.
It's time to honor the survivors of residential schools, as well as remember those who did not make it home. Today is also Orange Shirt Day. That shirt symbolizes all that was taken from Indigenous children, their language, their culture, and their families.
Yeah, I think it's time that community and settlers look at First Nations people. Look at how we're treated. Look at our reservations. Look at our waters. Look at our housing. Look at our elders. Look at our youth. And look at the effects of residential schools.
The children that we lost in the residential schools, they're here with us here, in our hearts and here. And now our legacy is that it will never happen again. That's because all of you here would not allow it to happen again. This I pray. This I pray to the Great Spirit and all our ancestors, that this will never happen again.
This is a part of our history. This is a part of the whole point of having a day of truth and reconciliation, is because we need to come together and learn and discover and support. We need to hear what these people have to say to us and how we can move forward and reconcile what's happened to this community, again, across Canada.
Oh, hey, yo.